Hey YouTube, welcome back to Project 50. This is video number 2 that we have, and today's topic is a bit sensitive, but I'm sure you all can relate to it, especially the millennials out there. Parents, Mata Pita. So a lot of us spent a majority of our lives with our parents, and a lot of that time also involves fighting with them, bickering with them, disagreeing with them. So this video will sort of give you some clarity of thought on how to react when there is some sort of a disagreement. In terms of parents, do we really have an option in regards to our parents? I mean, they say that you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your neighbors. Parents are like neighbors for life. You have to live with them for a majority of your life, and moreover, even after you do separate from them, you have to be in touch with them. Your personality traits and who you are as a person comes from your parents, not from your friends. So when you're fighting with your parents, essentially it's like fighting with an advanced version of you. It's a very stupid thing to do, right? I mean, imagine you're put in a room with a 45 or 50-year-old version of you, and you're constantly arguing about something, when the 45-year-old version has your best interests at heart. So it's sort of stupid when you think about it. Have you ever wondered what exactly our parents want? I mean, it's easy for us to think that they're against us, or they don't support us, or there's a generation gap. But at the end of the day, guys, they don't want anything more than tranquility and peace in their own lives. And unfortunately or not, the tranquility and peace comes from you. So if you're able to come to terms with them, and if you're able to be on the same page with them in terms of what that tranquility and peace means, it'll overall just be a very beneficial thing for everyone involved. Another thing to consider, guys, is compare ourselves to the animal kingdom, or what we see on, say, Geographic or Planet Earth. How often, or what is the duration do you think which a mother or a father actually spends with their newborn? A couple of weeks, a couple of days sometimes. Then they're pretty much on their own. Compared to us, do you think that our parents have any moral obligation or responsibility to take care of us for that long? In some cases up to 18 to 20 years. They don't, right? No one is telling your father to actually fund your life till then. No one's actually telling your mother to take care of you, to provide you with the food, with doing your laundry, and taking care of you in general. But they do it, right? So at the very least, for that, they expect is compliance. So they actually want you to do well in life, but at the same time, if they're investing so much in you, they expect some level of discipline and agreeableness to whatever they're telling you to do. Now, I know that that always is not okay with us, because obviously at times our views are different. In that case, guys, it's always better to have open communication with them to make sure that they're on the same page. They are nothing but kids, essentially being parents. Okay, so what I mean by that is, look at your life. How much are we impacted by our friends, our acquaintances, our neighbors, our classmates, teachers? In the same way, our parents are also human beings, right? They are also impacted by people around them, their own respective families, their friends. So when they see people doing certain things, especially the kids of their friends and families, they automatically expect the same out of you. So it is your job to communicate that to them and tell them why it is possible or why it is not possible for you to do those same things. There may be a generation gap, but guys, there cannot be a communication gap. It is our responsibility to make sure that we are communicating with our parents to the best. Otherwise, there's always going to be problems. You need to tell them where you're coming from. You need to understand and listen where they're coming from. Why and what are their apprehensions, and why are they so concerned about your career path, or your choice in your friends, or your choice in your relationships, right? They may not be necessarily aware of everything which is happening in your life. So it is your responsibility to communicate that to them and then have an educated argument. Most of the times we're just fighting, or we're just arguing with them without the facts in place, because they're coming from a different place and you're coming from a different place. So you need to communicate to them that, you know what, guys, we both want something, we both want to take a particular direction, but for whatever reason it's not getting matched. So reason and logically have a discussion, and I'm sure if you do that, things are going to improve for the better, or at the very least you will bicker less with them and you'll have less arguments, and that in turn will lead to a lot of mental peace for even you guys. Because let's face it, guys, if your parents are unhappy with us, a part of us also does regret it, right? A part of us also wishes that things are better. So why not work on that part and actually make it better for everyone involved? So keep these things in mind, and of course I look forward to your comments and suggestions. You always have the comment box over there. and see you in the next one. Take care. Oh god.